This pot is over $1,500 now. Welcome back to Chris Poker Vlog. Today, we are switching things up and we're leaving Maryland Live behind and making the trip out to MGM National Harbor for a 1-3 no-limit session. I've been wanting to make a video about this room for a while, and today is finally the day. Okay, can I have a 1-3 seat?
48.
We are buying in for $500. The game is No Limit Texas Hold'em, and the goal is simple. Play good poker, make good decisions, and hopefully run good as well. This is going to be a fun session, so buckle up, hit that like button, and by the way, if you ever wanted to play poker with me or be part of the community, I'm building an invite-only online poker club. The sign-up link is in the description if you're interested. Now let's get right into the action for today. We're just sitting down, and the dealer's already dealing us some garbage here. No big deal, because in this next hand, we are under the gun +1, and we pick up the Snowman, also known as pocket eights. Decent hand to start off the session. The player in front of us calls 3, and we go ahead and raise to 15. We just sat down, and I'm still trying to get situated here. My chips aren't even organized yet, but the cutoff and the button both call our $15 raise. The under the gun player folds, so now we're 3 ways to the flop. And flop comes King 8-5. Yes! We just flopped a set. Let's go ahead and make the standard continuation bet of 30. Come on. Everybody just go all in or something, please. The cutoff makes the call, followed by the button. That's pretty good. We're still 3 ways going into the turn, which is a 7. Not bad. The pot is nice and juicy already, so let's go for another bet. How about we just put out 100 and hope for some action here. The cutoff calls again, but this time, unfortunately, the button folds. Now, we need a good river here for one more big bet. Hopefully it's not a 6 or something. And it's a 6.
Yeah.
Got a king.
Set.
Set?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Fuck.
Thankfully, we still won the hand. That was a scary one, though. We could have easily lost.
Scared of that squeak.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
After that hand, we were card dead for a while, so we decided to take a little break, walk around the place, and enjoy the scenery. It's a nice day out today. So peaceful. So relaxing. But now, it's time to get back to the action. Hopefully we can get back to some good hands. But nope, we sit back down to some more garbage. That's okay. The game of poker is about patience. We finally got a playable hand here. The suited ace-4 of clubs. And we raise it up to 12. Some people fold, but the cutoff calls, followed by some more folds. And then something surprising happens. The big blind re-raises to 30. We got a suited ace, so we're going to call this thing, and the cutoff for some reason folds. Flop comes out 2-8-6, and the big blind does another surprising move and checks. That's very odd after he re-raised pre-flop, but we aren't complaining. We're going to try to take this pot away by betting out 30. And the big blind quickly releases his hand and hands the pot over to us. We just won a decent sized pot with absolutely nothing. That was awesome. Let's see what we get next. Ace-3 of spades. Not bad. Let's make it our standard 12. Low jack calls. We're heads up to the flop. It comes 4-6 jack. Naturally, we're going to bet out 15 to see where we're at. Low jack thinks for a bit, then folds his hand and concedes this pot. I think these suited aces are working out quite nicely for us. That break we took was a great idea, because now we're on a heater. We are back in the low jack this hand and pick up the unbeatable, unstoppable pocket kings, the Cowboys. This is an excellent situation for us to be in. The undergun player calls 3. For some weird reason, the +1 player raises to 6. Then a middle position player re-raises to 15. We are liking our position a lot better now. We re-raise again to $45. The button decides to call the 45. This raise is too much for the others, as they are slowly folding, one by one. Although the +1 player wants to play, so he puts in the 45. The middle position player that made it 15 to begin with is taking forever just to fold. Come on, man. Why are you putting in 15 just to fold for 45? The pot is getting big now. It's $154 going into the flop. And the flop comes good for us. 7, Jack, 5. And we got the backdoor clubs with our king. The +1 player is taking way too long before just checking. And of course, we aren't just going to check this thing. We are throwing out $90 to see who wants to bite. The button's thinking, and he just nonchalantly tosses out a raise to 205. I don't know why. +1 is taking up so much time. He has nothing anyway. Just fold and get it over with.
I fold.
Thank you. He finally folded.
It's a bad fold.
And now it's our turn to make our move. You want to know what our move is? It's all in. And the button snap calls it.
Good luck, people.
That's not a good sign. He likely had us beat at this point. We probably just made a huge mistake. But this pot is over $1,500 now. And there's no turning back. We need to get lucky and hit a king or something.
Set an overpair.
605.
This ain't woke both of them up, didn't it?
Just set of jacks.
One of them.
Instead of flop the jacks and having that 114. It's like king.
All right.
Use a races.
That's it.
He had
Somebody flopped the set.
trip 5
Set
across the set.
Set of fives.
So he reaching. Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's a high handed though.
I know.
Too early. You're not high, no high hand.
Yeah, that is just.
That's good enough.
That's a high end right there.
That's good enough.
That's a high end right there.
Yeah, that's a high hand.
Nice man.
That board, all in. That's somebody.
He must have had two hands.
You can have like no. You never know. Not like kings, queens, aces.
Are you sharing? Are you sharing your info?
Straight.
Your hand you had? Are you sharing?
All right.
Huh?
All right, sure.
What would you share?
Pocket kings.
Spark game?
Yeah.
As you said.
What else does he have?
Right, yeah.
I mean, he could have had. There's nothing else there but a huge open.
Shut up. Gosh, these people are so annoying. Why are they clapping? Why are they laughing? Why are they asking me questions? We don't clap in poker. What is going on here? Ha ha ha. Very funny, guys. I reload our stack and we're moving on to the next hand. And it's time for our revenge. We get King 10 of diamonds. Not as good as kings, but you saw what happened last hand. So this is certainly better than nothing. We're going to act like we're on tilt and raise to 15. Hopefully, we can get some money back this hand. One guy thinks he's calling 3, but when he realizes it's 15, he takes his money back and just folds.
Are you on field now?
Yeah.
And of course, everyone just folds. We'll never get our money back here. Okay, now it's really time for our revenge. We pick up the black kings this time. You know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. So we're raising to 15. Our nemesis is in the low jack now, and he calls. It folds to the small blind, and he calls to 15. Let's hope for a good flop now. Deuce, 9, 6. And got the backdoor clubs again. Small blind checks, and we get the strange feeling that somehow we are outflopped again. So we just check to keep this pot small. Low jack checks as well, and we're off to the turn, which is another deuce. But it also brings in the third club, giving us a flush draw. Small blind checks again, and we gotta put out a feeler bet at this point. So let's try 20. Our nemesis in the low jack just calls 20, and the small blind folds, and the river brings the 3 of clubs, giving me the king high flush. We still aren't too confident in our hand against this guy, so we just bet 20, and he instantly raises to 80. We are hating the situation now, and not really sure what to do. We reluctantly toss in the full 80 and try to see what he's got.
Yeah, 5 mil. 80.
Pocket deuces? Wow. Quads again? This guy's the ultimate luck box. He's also the king of making minimum. I've never believed in this saying, but sometimes it's just not your day. Let's move on. We get ace 4 of diamonds here in the big blind. There's a couple callers, a couple folders. When it gets back to us, we just check. We flop nothing, and just check again. The hijack bets 15. Someone calls, and we got nothing, so of course we fold. Let's see if this next hand can bring us back some luck. And it's 7 deuce offsuit. Great. You know what? I can't do this anymore. I think I'm done for the day. My soul has left my body. Let's just get out of here with a loss of only $550. Not too bad. We can certainly make this back in another session. And that is going to do it for today's session at MGM National Harbor. I'll be honest with you guys, that one was brutal. I made my reads, I played my hands, and the cards just did not cooperate. But that's poker. The variance was real today. You cannot control what comes out on that board. All you can do is make the right decisions and come back stronger. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that ride and want to play in my online private games, join the wait list through the link in the description. I'm trying to build a great community with chill members, and I would love to have you there. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about any of these hands. I'll see you in the next one.